Question is, a dishonest dealer professes to sell his good at a cost price but uses a false weight of 850 gram instead of 1 kg, means 1 kg means 1000 gram. His gain percentage, it's actually this. Okay. 17 and 12 by 17, 17 and 11 by 17, then these are okay. Okay. So how can we solve it? When he's selling 850 gram, he is actually getting a profit of 150 gram. Okay, because the actual weight is 1000 grams, so his profit is 150 gram. 1000 minus 850, 150. Profit in weight. Okay, profit in weight. Then when he is selling 1 gram, then it's 150 by 850, and when it's 100, actually the question is gain percentage, nothing else. When it's 100, then it's 150 into 100 by 850. Clear? So it's clearly 300 by 17. Clear? So it's, there will be 17. Okay, so it's 1 11 and 11 by 17%. So it's option 4. Option 4 is the right one. 21 is option 4. Clear? Actually the actual weight is 1 kg, means 1000 gram. So and his weight, he's actually weight falsing the weight, so it's 850. So it's, his profit is 150 grams, so 150 gram profit is in 850 grams, so in 100 it will be 11 and 11 by 17. Clear? So next one, a tradesman sold an article at a loss of 20%, if the selling price had been increased by 100, then there would have been a gain of 5%, the cost price of the article. So it's a simple one. In the first case, it was sold at 20% loss, whereas if you had a gain of 5%, means it would be 5% plus, then it would be there had been an increase by price, the difference of the price would have 100. So what is the price in between? It's 25%. So 25%'s value is 100. So 100's value is what? 400. So 400 will be the answer. Simple one. 22 is number 3. So moving to the next one. Next is, by selling 25 meters of cloth, a trader gains the selling price of 5 meters of cloth. Okay, so the gain percentage of the trader. It's a simple one. Again, it's a simple one. So what's his profit? His profit is, by selling 25 meters, he is getting a profit of 5 meter, right? So the question is a percent of the profit. Okay, so profit percentage would be in 100, how much it is? It would be 20%, right? 5 into 100 by 25. 5, 20 is a 100, so it's a 20%. Clear? Moving to the next one now. So the next one, Kita buys a plot of land for 96,000. He sells 2/5 of it at a loss of 6%. She wants to make a profit of 10% on the whole transaction. The question is the gain percentage on the remaining land. Okay, so we can assume the whole land was bought for 100, right? And she sells 2/5 of the land. 2/5 of the land, so 5 is the whole land, whereas 2 parts of it, or 2 unit of it was sold at 6% loss. Clear? So the remaining is 3%, or 3 unit. So 3 unit was sold at some profit percentage. We have to get that. So now we can form an equation from here, that 2 into 94, because it was sold at 6% loss. 94 plus 3 into 100 plus x. X is the profit percentage which he had got from, she had got the remaining land is equals to 5 is the whole land into the in the whole transaction he has got 10% profit, so it's 110, right? So it's 188 plus 300 plus 3x is equals to 550. Clear? So it's actually 3x equals to 62, right? So is x equals to 20 and 2 upon 3. So it's the answer. 24 is option 2. Clear? We are not using this amount. We are just assuming it as 100. Clear? If you have any problem, you can comment in it. Moving to the next one now. So the next one, the cost of a house was X lakhs in 2005. After 3 years, the owner of the house sold it for 25% more than she paid for it. But she has to pay tax of 50% of the gain. The tax amount she has to pay. So its answer is X. Okay, 25% means 1 by 4, right? So it actually X by 4 because it's X lakhs. So X by 4. And what he has to pay? He has to pay 50% of the gain. 50% means 1 by 2, means x by 8. Clear? The answer will be x by 8. What is the x by 8? It's a simple and smaller one. Okay. If you have any problem regarding this question, the question is very long, lengthy, but the answer and the process is very small. Okay. So if you have any problem, you can comment below. Moving to the next one. A milkman mixes water with milk and sells the mixture at the cost price of the pure milk. Okay, so if the CP of pure milk is 1, then SP of the mix is 1. The volume of the water in liters to be mixed with each liter of milk, okay, to get a 25% profit. So it's a profit of 25%. So CP of the mix can be calculated from the SP of the mix. So it's 100 upon 125 means 4 by 5. Clear? How has it come? It's actually 1 by 125 upon 100. So it's 100 upon 125. Clear? So 4 by 5. So now we can alligate to get the ratio of milk and water. In the first case, it was milk was 1 and water was 0. But in the net or the sold mixture, it's 4 by 5. So here we can get 4 by 5, and on the other side it's 1 minus 4 by 5 means 1 by 5. So the ratio is 4:1. 1 is the amount of water in 5. So answer will be 1. Oh, actually these options are 1 by 4, it's 1 by 5, it's 1 and 1 by 4. Clear? It's 1 by 5. So water was 1/5 in the mixture. Clear? Moving to the next one. If you have any problem, you can ask me. So a merchant bought 200 eggs, out of which 38 eggs are broken. He sold the remaining eggs at the rate of 4.80 per dozen, means 4.80 per dozen means okay, and thus gained 8% minus 8% profit. The total investment is the question, is the investment. So let's see how can we do it. First of all, we have to get the remaining eggs, means the eggs which are not broken. Remaining eggs are 162 because 200 minus 38, 200 minus 38. Clear? He sold the remaining at the rate of 4.80. So SP of 12 eggs means 1 dozen means 12, 4.80. So now we have to calculate the SP of 162 eggs, right? 162 eggs is 162 into 4.8 divided by 12. So it's 0.4. So it's 64.8. Clear? So was given that profit percentage gained 8%. So profit percentage is 8%. So the total investment would be 64.8 into 100 by 108 is a SP. So you have to get the CP. So it's actually 60. 60 will be the answer. It's 60. Clear? Moving to the next one now. A trader marks his good 20% above the cost price but allows the customer a discount of 10%. Okay, the cost price of the blackboard, okay, which is sold at 216. So it's a simple one. It's actually 108 is equals to 216. Oh, 108. How could I calculate 108? Okay, 120 into 90 by 100. Because it's the discount of 10% when it is marked of 20% above. So it's 120 and 90% of 120 is 108. Okay, 12 nines are 108. Clear? So 108 is equals to 216. Then it's we have to get the value of 100 equivalent to 200 then, because it's 2, so it's 200. Clear? Where is the answer? Okay, 200. Moving to the next one now. A fruit seller buys 240 apples for 600. 240 apples for 600. Some of these apples are bad and they are thrown away. He sells the remaining apples at 3.5 each. Makes a profit of 198. The percentage of apple thrown away. Oh, okay. So CP of one apple. We can get the CP of one apple. How much it is? 600 by 240. Right? It would be 2.5. Fine. And he sells the remaining apples at 3.5. Remaining apples are 3.5. So SP of one apple is 3.5. Total profit, what is the total profit given? 198. So total SP will be 600 plus 198, 798. Clear? Now how many apples have sold now? You can calculate it from here. Number of apples sold. What's the number? 798 divided by the each apple was sold at 3.5. 3.5 is equals to what? Is equals to 228. Right? 228. So what are the bad apples? How many bad apples are there? Bad apples. Bad apples. How many bad apples are there? 240 were the total and 228 were sold. So bad apples were 12. Only 12. Now the percentage of bad apple is equals to 12 upon 240 into 100. How much is it? It's 5%. So 5% will be the answer. Clear? Next one. Rohit sold his car at 10% below the cost price to Amit. Oh, sorry. Amit got the car repaired and spent 5,000. He then sold the car to Rajesh at 20% above the total cost, which is equal to 1 lakh. Find the original price of the car nearest to 100. Clear? Okay. Actually, the value won't be actual value, so it will be nearest to 100. So we have to do it from the basic. So we can think that the CP as X, it is Rohiter kache. It's to Rohit. Okay. And Amit got the 10% is SP, then 90x by 100. Clear? Then the or 9x, it we can transfer it 9x by 10. Amit got the car repaired and spent rupees 5,000. So rupees 5,000. He then sold the car to Rajesh at 20% above the cost price. 20% above the cost price. We're just putting the information. Which is equal to 1 lakh. It is equals to 1 lakh. Okay. So we have to solve the problem from this equation, and the nearest value to 100 will be the answer. So if we solve it, you can see that this can be gone is into 10 by 12. 10 to 10 by 12 means it's 1 lakh 4 5 6 by 12 minus this 5000 will be there, so it will be 94. It is 6000 then, sorry 60,000 then, so it's 94 and 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 clear, divided by 12. If there is any problem in the numbering of 0, please consider. Then it will be multiplied with this 10 and divided by 9, clear. So it will be nearer to 87 3 870300 something 3 in this form. So it would be 87,000. It won't be a perfect number, so nearest to 100 is the answer, so it's 87,000 will be the answer, clear. Moving to the next one.